Hello, my friends, and welcome to Soul Channel. This is one of the three pillars of Soul Channel, Mystic Messages. It's our first episode, and I cannot tell you how excited we are to bring you this opportunity for me to go into channel and answer the questions that you've sent. And from the deepest places of my heart, thank you to everyone who sent questions. I've received them from my inner MBA cohort groups, Instagram, Facebook, many friends and friends of friends. And this is how we create a powerful community that is stepping up to change the world because you're willing to look within and be curious. It's potent. So thank you for being here. I want to do the legalese and tell you that this is for entertainment purposes, and any action taken based on the information I give you is your own. And know that this is coming from the universe and through the depths of my heart. And I'm so excited to introduce my moderator and co-host, Heidi. Heidi, can you say hello?
Hello, Teresa. Welcome, everyone. This truly is such a remarkable day and so much magic. So thank you for this honor. I feel just incredible gratitude to be part of this.
Oh, thank you, my friend. This is going to be a fun journey. And I'm so excited to see what the universe has in store for us, because I can think and suspect I might know. Never mind. I'm going to shut up now because the universe is coming in so strong. We're going to go right into channel. So,
Wonderful, Teresa. So again, thank you to everyone. Our first question is around energy clearing. And Teresa, the question is, can you please have the guides tell us, how do we clear our energy and how often should we do it? Because sometimes when we're in a crowded place, we feel drained and exhausted. Why does this happen, and what can we do to help prevent it?
this is a wonderful place to begin our conversation. First, we send gratitude and blessings to you, Heidi, for being the conduit of the questions coming through all the amazing souls who were brave, courageous enough to step up and say, I am curious. One of the human existence's most valued traits. Energy clearing is necessary, and it quite baffles those of us in the energy realms that while you are taught the systems of your physical body, there is no knowledge shared about the systems of the energy body, because all starts in the energy body. The physical manifestation of any illness or challenge always originates in the energy. So we counsel there is opportunity to learn your energy systems, and make note that a video needs to be done about this. There's tremendous opportunity here. When clearing your energy systems, one of the greatest tools you have is your connection to the planet. Your planet, will receive anything you wish to flow out of the bottom of your energy bubble. You can use your vertical tube, that tube of energy that streams through the physical being from top to bottom, and move it through with intention. There's no great mystery to how to move energy. It simply is done. You say, I wish to move all the energy that is not mine through my vertical tube and out my feet, the bottom of my vertical tube, into the planet. And thank you, Earth, for receiving this energy and transmuting it for the betterment of our environment. As for the frequency, that is entirely on you. Discerning when it is time to release that which is not yours is a skill that one must manifest and cultivate so that you become more intimately aware of your energy systems. Yes, you can feel it as we speak it, because the words that come through this vessel, Teresa, are charged with the energy codes for you to bring awareness, greater awareness, to the energy within your systems. One of the tools that Teresa used when she was working in corporate America was to excuse herself in times of stress and imbalance and move into the bathroom and sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes just to be in your own energy and to level set and release. Take a walk. Nature is the great tool for moving human energy systems into flow. When we breathe in the nature into our physical being and then release, it allows us to bring our systems back into a more balanced flow. We recommend that it is done before you sleep. We recommend that it is done to set your energy in the morning. And during the day, when you find yourself in contentious situations, or when you are feeling the need to bring your energy back into self. And we counsel that you remember, for this question is coming up in our audience, that your energy bubble is malleable, that it becomes smaller and more close to the physical being, or grows larger. And in fact, so large that some, not all, but some can contain the entire planet. We counsel that you play with your energy bubble first and foremost, releasing energy through the vertical tube and or the soles of your feet, and become familiar with your systems. Does this adequately answer the question that was posed?
Yes, Teresa. And I will say, I think that that resonates with so many of us and where we can get stuck. So thank you for that. And I think that all of us, even initiating our day, talking about when we should do it, kind of bookend the day in the morning and then at night as we rest and allow our bodies to unplug and really be able to resonate with that energy of clearing.
In the dream state, as you are resting, you're repairing and replenishing the energy that you have put out during the day. You are also learning and growing. This state of dreaming is a field ripe with opportunities. And you want your energy to be as receptive and open as possible. Now, there are many out there that would cancel. Some dreams do not feel good. And in this instance, we would offer to ask your guides and guardians to stand over you and not allow anything that is not beneficial for your overall evolution to be your guardian, to be the intermediary for the energy coming into your systems. And if you have information come in through the dream portal that doesn't feel good, be curious. Do not attach to the emotion of the dream, but be curious about the message. Thank you. There's much to be said on this topic, and we know in the coming months and weeks, we will share more.
Thank you. The next question is about reincarnation. When we reincarnate, do we bring all of the energy in from our past lives or only portions?
Excellent. Before you inhabit the physical body, you counsel with other souls to determine what is the purpose of this incarnation. And there are two primary levels. First, for the soul's evolution. How can that soul grow through the human experiences? And secondly, how will that soul in the human body contribute to the collective wisdom of the universe? For everything that you do, see, be, have, create influences the collective wisdom of the universe. So, to answer your question in short, it depends on the life. As we know, time is a third-dimensional construct, so we have access to all information from all of our lives all the time. When we inhabit our human body, we only bring in that which is relevant to the purpose of that human existence. That which is relevant to what that human is to contribute to the universe. And for those who remember, you remember the lives which will have the most influence on how your present life will unfold. You will also have access to past life information at certain times of your life. A life may not be relevant to your 6-year-old, but to your 36-year-old, it could be vital in helping nudge you in the direction of your purpose and your contribution to universal wisdom. It is with great joy that these team meetings occur on the planes before the incarnation. And it is a very coveted opportunity to come back to this planet. Realize your unique brilliance and purpose to influence universal wisdom. Thank you.
That was great. The next question is about colored orbs. I have recently seen different colored orbs. Can you please help me understand their meaning?
For this specific person, this is the manifestation of their connection to the fairy realms and to the beings that wish to play on the elemental levels. For others, colored orbs can be information packets. information that wants to be known that is brought into the energy bubble and infused into the appropriate energy body to inform the human system of frequencies, codes, or information necessary for their next evolution. Colored orbs can be predictive. It can show where great love resides. It can show where great creativity is seated. There are many purposes to those who see the colored orbs. And again, we move back to the beginning of our conversation and ask that you step into curiosity. What message does that orb have for me? What message does that orb wish to bestow upon me? And how can I receive it? And relax. Oh my goodness, relax. Do not pressure yourself and effort into the information, for that does not work. The information comes in the relaxed state, the place of joy and love and happiness and playfulness. Thank you.
Such great information. I think all of us will be paying attention now when we see those little bubbles of light. And to your point, be curious. The next question is, as we watch the planet go through so much change over the past few decades, how can we help support the vegetation and animal life that are at risk?
The human-earth connection. This is such a nuanced and interesting topic, for the earth is not at risk. The vegetation is not at risk. It is the human relationship to the vegetation, the animals, the seas, the mountains, the nature. For you see, humans can destroy and deconstruct, but nature will prevail. What is your relationship to nature? That is the essential question that one must ask oneself. For many, I am venturing that most people listening to this broadcast, it is one of reverence and love. For many, it is one of disregard and a position of not seeing the planet, its vegetation, and its creatures as energy beings having their own experience. Many have othered these aspects of the planet, but it does not affect the planet. It affects the individual. The individual carries the wound of not experiencing the glory of our nature, our planet, and our creatures. And for some, it is necessary for their evolution. And for others, it is simply neglect, a choice. So, what is your relationship to nature and its creatures? And What do you choose your relationship to be? And for those who have offered in this life to stand on the front lines in support of nature and its creature, we thank thee, for you have taken a battle stance that is vital for your evolution. Just as the individuals who are negligent and unaware, when you learn that it is through your individual relationship that you succor the planet. Does this make sense?
Yes, absolutely, Teresa. I think there's a lot of us that can resonate with that. Thank you.
When you walk the planet with love and reverence for all of its energy systems, you influence those around you. Hold on to what you believe in and let it radiate, for it does make a difference. Thank you. We are complete.
That was very helpful. The next question is, can you please give me some direction on how I can work with the energy to stay more grounded, especially when I'm super stressed out? I think there's a lot of us that can relate to that.
Absolutely. And with the coming times, the ability to move into peace and out of stress is going to be a tremendously valuable tool. Or as we differentiate from the lower third dimensional energies and move into the higher dimensional energies, stress cannot exist in its current condition. It cannot exist. Stress is pressure. Pressure should be creation, not destruction, not deterioration is the word. Deconstruction, which is how stress is being used today. And it occurs when we are on a path that is not optimal for us. First, one must understand the source of the stress. Then one is at choice. Do I choose this stress? And if so, know the ramifications of that choice. If the stress is one that you wish to release, then one moves into energy clearing and co-creation with the universe. What is the origin of your stress? And what is required to move away from that stress deconstructive condition? When you wish this, the universe hears. When you wish this, the universe responds and places before you opportunities to move into conditions that are more creative, supportive, conducive to living your soul's purpose. The constructive energy clearing can and should be used, but the choice to move in a different direction is how one sustains, moves through, or eradicates the origin of the stressor. Does that resonate?
Yes, I think it certainly does, and definitely ties back to where we started on this journey this morning with stating about the importance of energy clearing. And I think, Teresa, thank you to the guides to help us understand the importance of taking a moment to pause when we're under that stress, so that what you said was for us to make a decision. I think there's a lot of clarity that we can gain by that moment of pause.
The pause is essential, for in the pause you choose. We also want to reiterate the importance of determining if the stressor is creative or destructive. Does it support your evolution, or does it detract from your evolution? Yes. And how does one discern, I hear? The human condition can discern between creative and destructive by standing in their power and stepping one step forward into the situation and feeling how it interacts with your body, with your physical, with your emotional, and with your mental bodies. How is this stressor perceived? The second tool can be to stay in the situation, ask for the stress to be reduced, and then receive the response from the universe. Does it move you in a new direction? Or does it affirm you are where you are meant to be? When we are releasing patterns within the physical being, belief systems, as you call them, it requires a deconstruction and a creation. Are you moving in a beneficial way? Are you aligning to that which is optimal for your soul? When you are in creation, you expand and you renew. When you are in deconstruction that is not beneficial, the situation does not alleviate. It, in fact, becomes more uncomfortable. What is your system telling you? And act appropriately. You will always be redirected if that is not the optimal step for you. Thank you.
That was wonderful, Teresa. And I think so important for us to pause, be present, and take the time to ask ourselves, how is this feeling? And then listen.
Indeed. It is self-responsibility for your experience. You are not at the mercy of random events. Everything that is in your life, you have brought in one way or another. You have asked for, whether by default, by not taking action to move in a new direction, or by purpose. I want this. Life is entirely yours to construct. You are far more powerful than you know. In fact, when you step into this power, the true essence of power, not power over, such as your governments and corporations and militaristic entities foster, the power within to self-realize, the power within to choose your path. This is essential. Step into your power and watch your life unfold in most miraculous ways. Thank you.
Wow, that was such great information. Moving to our next question. Can you tell us, what are our light bodies?
As we look into the origin of this question, it is what we have spoke about. It is our it is the human perception of the energy systems that surround the physical being. They appear to the physical eye when one can see energy as light bodies. Our physical body manifests as a cobalt blue sort of electric energy system. Light bodies can also reflect the bodies we use to astral travel. When we move awareness from the physical being into the astrals or other energy realms, this can be the vehicle. It is how the person is taught this phrase and how it is applied. The healing systems in your human world use the light body for reparation to fix. For those who journey, they use the light body to travel. Those are the interpretations that we see through this question. Thank you.
That was really insightful. Thank you for that. The next question is around boundaries and decisions. How can I define my boundaries and decisions of the relationship to determine if it is satisfied and it has reached a decision point to leave or not to leave? If it's based on false interpretations of not loving that are based on conditions to match that I am not loving.
The author of this question has sensed the origin of the opportunity available. Self-loving, loving self is the origin of all loving others brings. In relationship, in the human existence, first and foremost, one must love self and see oneself as being lovable, receiving love in return. When there is a disconnect in this infinity loop of love with another person, we are often projecting that which we most need in ourselves. It is courageous to have the open conversations to determine what is the optimal path to healing, and to stand with another in non-judgment to reflect back your existence and your relationship to their existence. Others are mirrors for us and bring great wisdom to us when we open and are curious about the belief systems and wounds we have inflicted upon ourselves, so we may learn to be more loving and compassionate. It is also a tremendous opportunity to grow and evolve with another. As for the leaving of the relationship, the optimal leaving is a co-creation of love, because each party wishes the best for the other and know that their journey moves in a different direction. You have many healers and psychologists in the human realm who discuss that which you do not heal, you are fated to repeat. When you are in relationship, give everything to heal the places that are misaligned, and found that in love for self. Does that adequately address the entirety of the question?
Yes, I think it does. And there's definitely a lot of information to unpack from that answer.
Thank you.
The next question is around obstacles. How do you overcome obstacles, doubts, and difficulties when trying to realize your dreams?
Obstacles often occur when you are being redirected, when there's a more optimal path. Obstacles can be self-inflicted because we are afraid to receive that which is being delivered to us, and divinely directed because your guides have asked you to move in a direction that best supports your dreams. Doubts are human constructs, belief systems that come in to remind you why you cannot receive that which you most want. Doubts are beliefs, and the optimal way to redirect a belief is to replace it with another, not just once, but often, until that belief no longer has influence on your direction. And it is similar, the frustrations. Frustration is simply impatience. This is not what I want. This is not going fast enough. We offer that you laugh at the frustrations and let go, so that that which wants to come in can flow to you. We also want to take this opportunity to state that dreams are not singular or static. They are evolutionary. They are mileposts that draw you in a direction of your optimal existence. Daydreaming is a wonderful tool to aid you in understanding what could be possible for you. Daydreams are the fields that your guides plant seeds in. Because our existence as humans is one of free will, you are at choice which flower to pick, which dream to follow. And again, we counsel to play and to have fun and enjoy the journey of realizing the next step in the ultimate human existence, your purpose, your dreams. Thank you.
Wow, Teresa, I love the part about playing and daydreaming. And I think a lot of us could spend more time during the day, even for a few moments, to carve that time out to really relish in that energy.
Daydreaming is as vital as your meditation practice. In fact, more so. Meditation can be so serious and solemn. Daydreams are rich with possibilities and opportunities. Thank you.
That's great. The next question is, I'm finally starting to see success within my career and where I want to be positioned within my community. However, I have a fear of allowing myself to fully be seen to outside folks when my internal family affairs are still in survival mode, or so it seems. I want nothing more than to be healed and whole, but my close relationships are still stuck. What do I do to move forward in this aspect of my life?
There are so many questions in that statement. What we would like to focus on is, what are the relationships that optimize your life? What are the relationships through which you can heal yourself? Not always can the other person come with you. And yet one must not hold oneself back. The energy of what has been described is founded in the past. It is, as was stated, survival and stuck. A great reflection of what was, and yet the dream, the career, the community is what is being created. We offer that you take one step away from the survival and the stuck. And this can be done by asking your guides in the universe for support, being open to receive solutions that may appear unconventional. We also counsel that stuck and survival is a pattern. And the pattern needs or requires an interruption to put it on another path. How can one step forward or step sideways and embrace a new perspective while maintaining the support of the system in survival and stuck. The more one takes the step, the less survival and stuck can maintain. Unconventional support and a desire to move beyond and to take action to make that happen is how one moves from their foundation of survival and stuck into their dreams and a more desired reality. Thank you.
So interesting, Teresa, and especially the comment about the pattern interrupt. I think so many times we don't see maybe that challenge that we're presented with as that pattern interrupt. And along with that, it goes back to taking that moment to pause and to be open and curious.
Yes. To be receptive to the alternative. Yes.
Wow, so powerful. Well, we're nearing our time, but a really incredible question that I think might take a few sessions to fully answer with the guides. The question is, what is my purpose and why am I here?
That is life's journey. Your purpose, why you are here, is the evolution of your soul in the human existence. And how does one find it? Not by themselves. One must step into opportunities to learn and grow with tools that support this evolution. Ask the universe, how can I find my purpose? How can I step into my purpose? A class, a person, an opportunity, a new job, something will show up to take you in that direction. And one must be courageous enough to take the step and to receive the opportunity. Opportunities require us to take risks and move in directions that are not safe and familiar. Safety for the human is that which is familiar. When we feel the edge of new and there is a tinge of excitement, therein lies the opportunity to find your purpose. And know that it is ever evolving. It does not stop. And it is why you are in the human existence. A topic for which has much to be shared. Thank you.
Wow. So much great information, Teresa, and thank you to the guides, the angels. Your ability to channel and provide us this information, I just think is beyond insightful. And definitely, I think we can walk away with some tools to engage better with the energy and to stay curious. Really powerful.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Heidi. What an incredible experience. I don't remember everything that was said, so I look forward to watching. Thank you for making this happen and for giving us your time and energy and guidance through the questions.
Well, thank you, Teresa. And I think more to come as this channel continues to grow. So we welcome everyone to share the recording. And Teresa, do you want to share your website?
Yes, it is Teresa Warnstaff, as you can see on my picture.com. And for those who are searching for their purpose, I have a number of videos on YouTube, soon to be released on Spotify and iTunes. And there's an upcoming class called Ignite Your Passion that will help you move into that which you are here to do. If this is of interest, send me a message. But go to my website and you can find out more information. And with that, we are complete.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, everyone.
Truly
Thank you,
magical.
all right. I love you all. Bye.